Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, free talkers. Hello, everyone. Good evening from my side. I am Sugiyanto. As usual, I become a host tonight, and we have special guest. Her name is Ibu Maria. Ibu Maria is from Bali, but yeah, I just want to make a podcast episode 5, and then we just discuss a little bit about English, especially we try to explain all of in English. Thank you very much. So, hello, Ibu Maria, are you there?
Halo Pak Sugiyanto,
Yeah, Ibu Maria, how are you today?
I am great Pak.
All right. So, okay, because you are the first time join in our program, our podcast. So, can you introduce yourself, Ibu Maria?
Okay, thank you Pak Sugi. My name is Maria. I'm from Flores, NTT, and now I'm live in Bali. I moved in Bali about 1996. So from 1996 until now, around 26 years, I live in Bali. Before that, I live in Flores. And in Denpasar, Bali, I work in Badung Regency. I in public housing and residential areas. My job as analyst, residential area like slums or dirty environment.
Environment, okay.
Yes.
So Ibu Maria
Yeah.
stay or live in Bali start from 1996.
1996.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ibu Maria, thank you for your introduction. So what is your background education, Ibu Maria, and maybe
Um,
how you grow up in Flores?
my background education, I am economic of development studies.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So can you tell us more? I mean, about how you grow up? Maybe how many siblings do you have, and
Okay.
maybe about the condition when you were young in Flores.
Okay. Thank you. Uh, we have big family. Yeah. I have four siblings, two brother and two sister. And before that, before I moved to Bali, uh, yeah, I before that I already as a civil servant in Flores, and uh, I moved to Bali because I married with a Balinese person. Before that, he worked in my village. Before that, and finally we moved to Bali, and I also moved to Bali too. And honestly, when I moved to Bali, the first I feel sad because I must say goodbye for my family, my mother and my father. And although in Flores it's very hot and dry, but I like this because it's my
Your habit,
hometown.
yeah.
Yes, my habit, and all my friends stay in Flores, and only me in my family go go to another island. So
Oh,
yeah, I miss them until now.
all right. Yeah, become. I mean, when you decided live in another island, it's not easy, right? I mean,
Yeah,
and the first time, I believe that it's difficult to you. So,
yeah,
what is the big motivation you agree to live in another island?
yeah. Number one, because I follow my husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when I first time come to Bali, I feel very difficult because it's very different about habit and traditional.
Culture.
Yeah, a culture.
Mm.
Because it's Balinese is they have very much traditional, like religion traditional, and it is not same as before in my religion, and
Oh,
maybe until 2 or 3 years I must adaptation to the traditional, to the habit. So I think it's not it's difficult for me the begin when I come to Bali. But now I still I think it's now I enjoy with their traditional.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that if someone live to another place, another
Mm.
island, is not easy. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you doing every single day, I mean, you can enjoy it. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Ibu Maria. So
Yes.
our topic today is related with your place. I mean, the topic is about Bali. So
Okay.
before you married with your husband, I mean, have you ever went to Bali before?
No, miss, no, pa. It's the first when I married. The first time I come to Bali. Before that,
Oh,
I never come to Bali, and it's not in my mind about Bali.
yeah. So you married with Balinese people and you got bonus live in Bali also.
Yeah, when I married with my husband, and I know about Bali.
All right. So, uh, yeah, you know, you are very lucky, Miss Ibu
Yeah,
Maria. I mean, a
yeah,
lot of a lot of people, especially even from Indonesia or from another country,
yeah,
they have dream. I mean, yeah, they have dream to come to
Bali.
Bali. Yeah, I mean, so when someone go to Bali, can you maybe what is the important place that they must visit?
Okay. Number one, I think they must go to beach.
Go to beach. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beach.
why you
Yeah,
said they must go to
because
beach?
okay, okay, because people say Bali has more beautiful beach like Kuta Beach, Sanur Beach, Pecatu, and Uluwatu and Ubud. No beach, but the about rice field. It's beautiful rice field in Ubud, and uh,
No, I mean,
and
please explain one by one, Ibu Maria.
oh,
Okay, the
okay,
topic is not, yeah, about the beach. Maybe you can explain more
okay.
about beach.
Uh, the famous beach one is Kuta Beach because more people know about Kuta Beach. But I think now Kuta Beach is not a famous place because maybe a little bit crowded.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe the popular beach now is in Canggu because Canggu have a destination, the new destination,
Mm.
and with the modern what they calling with the modern instructor, I think.
Yeah, modern
Yes,
infrastructure.
infrastructure. Yeah, and now more tourists they come to Canggu because the Canggu is still safe, not like crowded like Kuta Beach.
Mm.
And then in Melasti Beach it's Jimbaran.
Jimbaran,
It's
yeah.
a yes, it's a good beach. Yeah, because they have the famous panorama. I think with the uh, stone, the beautiful stone, and uh, yeah, I think if you come to Bali, you must go to Canggu Beach and Melasti Beach. And if you want to another place, I suggest you maybe you must go to Ubud because Ubud is still natural. They have rice field. It's beautiful rice field and beautiful hills.
All right.
So
Yeah, you said Kuta beach right now is so crowded, and
yeah,
then in Kuta, yeah, like a common person. I mean, if someone came to Bali, usually, yeah, the first destination about beach is Kuta. So next
yeah,
is about Canggu. Canggu is yeah, the new
new
destination that
destination.
have,
Yes,
yeah, that have new concept, new
yeah,
environment, new infrastructure, and yeah, it's not
mm,
crowded like Kuta.
like pizza. Yeah,
Yeah, and then the third is about Jimbaran. Jimbaran is yeah, almost famous too in Bali, and yeah, I think Jimbaran is famous to take a dinner in near of beach, isn't it?
yeah.
Ibu.
Seafood is in
Oh, seafood.
Jimbaran. It's also tasty.
Yeah, yeah. Seafood in Jimbaran is, yeah, the famous thing in Jimbaran.
Yeah.
So talking about Bali is famous about beach. So can
Mm-mm.
you tell us more? I mean, if someone go to Bali or if someone visited Bali, so is another place with beach. I mean, yeah, you said uh, Ubud is like the natural view, and we can uh, we can see the natural rice field is very beautiful. And
Yeah.
then, can you tell us more? I mean, which the place that the people can visit in Bali, Ibu Maria.
Oh, uh, honestly, in Bali, they have more beautiful places. So if I think more people already know about that. Uh,
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, yeah, just we just remind or we just remember for your favorite vacation if you have free time maybe, because yeah, our podcast just try to speak in English and just explore about your knowledge, uh,
okay,
especially explore about Bali.
okay. And people must know about Bali. Beside they have more place or more beautiful beach, but the Bali we have a more ceremony,
Oh,
the
okay.
traditional
Talking
ceremony.
about ceremony,
Yeah,
yeah. So we can
ceremony.
move to the another point. Maybe
Yeah,
you can share about the ceremony in
yeah.
Bali, Ibu Maria.
Okay. Uh, the popular ceremony in Bali comes or once a year. It's a Nyepi celebration in Bali.
All right. Nyepi
Yeah,
celebration Bali is one a
yeah,
year in Bali. So
yeah, yeah.
what they do
Okay,
when they have celebration Nyepi, Ibu Maria.
okay, okay. Before that, I want to tell you about Nyepi. Nyepi is a special day for Hindus. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nyepi is a New Year day. which is celebrated once a year according to the calculation of the Balinese calendar. Nyepi means quiet or silent. And you don't be surprised if you go on vacation to Bali. On this special day, you will feel quiet or silent and full of serenity. And when Nyepi, I think people they always remember, they always say it's not interesting if they come to holiday when Nyepi because they cannot go anywhere, they cannot do anything. But more people tourists, they will like come when Nyepi day because they feel fresh. Or 24 hours it's Bali is very clean, very silent, and it's amazing for them because the air of Bali is rest about 24 hours, and they the tourists in for abroad, they will come to Bali at the moment, so they want to enjoy when the Nyepi day in Bali.
All right. So you said when Nyepi Day, the interesting people is from foreign. Is
Yeah.
it true? Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, especially when Nyepi Day, I am as Indonesian people. I also
Mhm.
because when I need some healing or some refreshing to when
Mhm.
I go to somewhere, and when the Nyepi Day in Bali, I think it's not interesting to me because I need to go
Yeah.
to the beach. I need to go
Yeah.
to the
Mhm.
some place in Bali. But yeah, when Nyepi Day, we must quiet. We must
Right. Yeah.
uh, just stay in home
Just stay
without
in home.
without electricity. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Ibu Maria. So the next question is, in your opinion, Ibu Maria, how
Yeah.
many days people need stay in Bali when they come to Bali? 3 days is enough, or maybe more than 3 days, like
Hmm.
1 week? Please give
I,
your
I think
opinion.
I think it is depend on the people if they want to stay long, maybe 1 week, 2 week. But if you have a short time, maybe three days is enough.
Oh, 3 days is enough.
Yeah.
So, have you count average of foreign people stay in Bali? I mean, how long they usually stay in Bali, especially for foreign people?
Foreign people sometimes they a month until 2 months.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. Because my sister and his family come from Denmark. They always stay one from 1 until 2 months, and they
oh,
go anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Depend on the person.
yeah,
But if in the Indonesian tourist Indonesia, maybe they don't want to need long time to Bali. Maybe only 3 4 days, and
yeah,
they
yeah.
go around and with the tour guide. And I think it's very apa,
Short.
uh, very short time. But maybe they must have enough money
Yeah,
to, yeah.
yeah,
But tourists,
yeah,
I think they already save their money because they already save their money to go to Bali. It's not same as we are domestic tourists.
yeah, yeah. Maybe people from Indonesia just just curious about Bali, and 3 days, I think
Yeah,
they said I think enough for
enough.
this time. Maybe if they have more time, more
Yeah,
money,
more
so
money.
they want to go back in Bali and
Yeah,
try to stay for long. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, depend on the people. Yeah. So you said foreign people, when they visit Bali, usually they need 1 month or 2 months. I mean, yeah, I think they have a lot of time, a lot of days to explore all
yeah.
in
Uh,
Bali.
Bali.
Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, in your opinion,
Mm-hmm.
uh, what is the uh, like a rule, or what they want must follow the rule if they go to Bali, they visit Bali.
Okay. Actually, we don't have a specific rule because Balinese is welcome to
Oh.
the tourist because our income it's number one is tourist because in
Mm,
Bali we don't have like factory, so only the our income only tourist
mm,
tourism.
tourism.
So
Mm,
yeah, so in Bali they easy to come to Bali if you number one you don't stranger I think
mm,
do some stranger maybe because Bali is what people say is very what you call it sacral.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because yeah we don't do uh, uh don't do what they calling don't do some apa itu yang apa namanya ya
Yeah, I think
I mean strangers yeah
yeah.
strangers something strangers yeah
Mm,
because yeah Balinese is welcome no to yeah you can come to temple no
mm,
problem yeah you can come even though you are not Hindus
mm,
but they welcome to another religion
mm,
but you must follow the rule polite and don't all make like a hot pan or bikini go
mm.
to temple yes and
Yeah, yeah, I
it's
mean,
so far
when
it's okay
yeah, when you come to beach and when you come to the temple,
yeah
is yeah, you just follow the rule from the
yeah
guide. Yeah.
yeah
All right, so can you tell us about the, I mean, the tourists, the foreign people, what they do in Bali? Like, yeah, I see in the news, in the television, uh, foreign people like riding in Bali. Maybe can you tell us
okay
what is the interesting activity that foreign people like in Bali?
okay number one I see when I know the tourists if they come to Bali number one they rent a motorcycle
Rent motorcycle, okay.
yeah rent motorcycle to go anywhere because they are very I don't know in the way it's they're very free and they feel free maybe in their country they have many rulers
Mm,
so when they come to Bali they like very free they will go anywhere and sometimes they don't use their t-shirt or
mm.
I think they feel free when they come to Bali to go anywhere by motorcycle.
All right. So Number one is they usually rent motorcycle in Bali,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they feel free because maybe their
That country
country have a lot
not
of
like this.
rule.
That yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. How about number two?
Number two, uh, they feel free because they can make party
Oh, party.
until
Mm,
morning,
mm,
and nobody forbid them.
mm,
So yes, they can drink in the, in the
mm.
street. And yeah, if they don't make a noisy knowing, it's no problem with the Balinese people.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, party is like a favorite. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
just feel free when they come to Bali, and they can join in party, because a lot of place in Bali have uh, uh place
this
that, yeah,
conflict.
place that they uh yeah, every night we, we
Yeah.
we can easy to find
Mm, mm,
party place. Yeah.
mm.
Okay. Okay, number one is motorcycle, number two is party. So any else, Bu Maria?
Yeah, and they happy because uh when they go, maybe they go to temple or they go to uh another place, they feel they maybe they feel like a boss or like a king because
Mm,
because Balinese the priorities for them.
yeah,
Yeah, so they feel happy.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because uh we make like that because yeah, we know they come give dollar for
yeah, yeah,
so they feel they like a boss, like a ladies king or king, I think.
mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, especially it's not only from Balinese. I mean, a lot of all of people from Indonesia is welcome. Welcome,
Yeah,
like yeah, we are a polite person, and if there are any foreign people or bule, yeah, we welcoming them, yeah, to
yeah,
Indonesia, especially to Indonesia.
yeah.
Okay, next. Any else about they do like in Bali?
I think enough, Pak.
Enough. All right. So maybe can you tell us about, yeah, like the new name or the new vocabulary about Bali, like who is pecalang, and yeah,
Oh,
just
pecalang.
for your knowledge. I mean, just share about the name, the new name from Bali, Ibu Maria.
Okay. Pecalang. I think pecalang is special. It's only one in Indonesia. Pecalang. Uh, Pecalang like police in police village, I think.
Police
Yeah.
village. Okay.
Yes. They help policemen when we have ceremony,
Mm,
and uh, they also to save the village.
mm,
Yeah, and pecalang. When we see pecalang, I think we feel a little bit afraid
mm.
because yeah, because they are like police village.
Yeah,
So
like a
they
police place. Yeah.
yeah, and when we have ceremony, we must get permission to pecalang. So they help policemen to uh, save the way or the street. So if don't traffic jam. And every ceremony, pecalang always also to make like safety in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. I mean, just keep their
Yeah,
village to make safety. Yeah.
yeah. And pecalang, they have a uniform. I think the special uniform to pecalang, like a black and white.
Mm.
Yes,
It's same
only
all
pecalang.
of area in Bali. Is it the uniform is same or depend on the every village?
The same on Bali.
Same. All right.
Yeah, because one uniform, so we know, oh, he is pecalang.
Okay.
Okay, they have
Okay.
special uniform from pecalang.
Yeah. Pecalang is the one only we have in Bali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about the other another name? Because our podcast, I mean, our listener can know more about Bali. Can you tell us more, Ibu Maria? Maybe another name. Okay, number one is Pecalang. Okay, number two, can you tell us more?
Mm, I I don't have
Oh,
opinion
you
about.
didn't have idea.
Yeah. Maybe actually Sugi, you know anything? You know.
All right. So maybe
Okay.
about I mean the leader of the the ceremony. Can you tell us maybe
Oh,
yeah the
the
leader?
religion
What is the
ceremony.
name of the leader of the ceremony? And
Okay,
please share more.
it's named Pemangku.
Oh, pemangku. Okay.
Yeah, Pemangku. Their uniform is white from head until, yeah, the full body. They use uniform, the white color.
All right.
Mm. It's named
So
Pemangku.
okay, pemangku is must be man or sometimes also woman.
Men and woman.
Oh, man and woman. Okay.
Yeah, wife and husband. It's can be white.
All right. So I believe that the tourism, I mean the tourist is
Yeah,
not only want to see the beach, the best view, I mean the beautiful view in Bali, but they also interesting about the culture of Bali because I believe that every place, even though I mean, the Bali have a lot of, yeah, just um even though Bali is the name is one, but they have a lot of place. So I believe that every place have a lot of culture, a lot of
yeah.
traditional ceremony. So, what the foreign people interesting about the culture of Bali, Ibu Maria?
Uh, Tourists, they feel interesting about Bali because they can, if we have ceremony,
Hmm?
they can follow the ceremony. Yeah, and no problem with Balinese, if they come and follow in the ceremony.
All right.
And when they have some tourists, they have maybe a villa or hotel in Bali, or they have house in Bali. Every day want to live in their home or their villa. They already like of ceremony for their new home,
Mm.
and they always invite to Pemangku.
Mm.
and people in around their house, their villa, to come to get ceremony,
Mm.
Balinese ceremony, and they follow it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
So
they believe,
they,
yes.
yeah, they
So
happy
it,
or they
yeah,
enjoy to follow the ceremony, right?
yeah.
All right. Can you tell us how to have house or villa in Bali? I mean, because yeah, I know that yeah, it's not only from Balinese people have a house or villas in Bali, but sometimes I see the foreign people also have a house or villa in Bali. Maybe can you tell us the common person that have uh, maybe how to have house in Bali? Uh, I just wondering. Yeah, just I think. I mean, I just guess the foreign people must marriage with uh, Balinese people. Isn't right or not?
Yeah, it's number one too.
Oh, okay.
They married with the Balinese people, so they buy like maybe land or building or villa. It's they include in their wife name in
Mm,
identity card,
mm.
and maybe they join with Balinese people. They join to buy
Oh, join.
some,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
join, yes.
Yeah, just join. Maybe just join. Just make how to
Bargaining.
say it? Yeah, yeah. All right. So, another question. Okay, is there any some problem with foreign people? I mean, what is your I mean, is don't like dislike people from foreign? What they do in Bali?
Uh, I don't like. I we don't like when the foreign come to Bali.
Mm-hmm.
If you mean, oh yeah, oh, I think maybe if they offer drunker maybe, and
Oh,
sometimes
offer.
they make noisy, yeah, offer drunker,
Mm.
and then when uh they go ride bicycle, motorcycle,
Mm.
yeah, it's very kasar, what what they call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and yeah, after they rent the motorcycle and we must service them, it's more.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they riding motorcycle is not normal. I mean,
No,
just
yeah, it's not normal.
mm.
Yes,
All right.
I think, yeah, I
Any
think it's
else?
uh, maybe sometimes they like uh narcoba, like this.
Oh, okay,
What
drug.
drug, yeah,
Mm.
drugs, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I think,
sometimes
yeah,
in
sometimes.
another country, drugs is okay, but in Indonesia, especially, is so dangerous, right?
Yeah, yeah, drugs,
Okay,
okay.
okay. Okay, thank you, Ibu Maria. I think our podcast is enough to share about Bali, and maybe I hope our listener can have another knowledge about Bali from Ibu Maria. So, before
Okay.
we close the podcast, do you have any question to me, or do you wanna invite our listener to visit Bali, Ibu Maria?
Okay, I want to say to my friend in WhatsApp group, our WhatsApp group. Please
Okay,
come to
you
Bali.
wanna say something to our community? I mean, Free Talk English community.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I want to talk to our English community. Please come to Bali, and I think you can come and visit to another to our tourism in Bali, and it's very beautiful. And I guarantee you, if you come to Bali and you always remember about Bali, and you feel will come and come and come again.
All right, so this podcast also I want to upload it in YouTube. So maybe you want to say something to your family, your friend in Bali also. I mean, yeah, this is Ibu Maria can speak English, can share anything in Free Talk English community. So maybe you want to say something your family in Denmark. So because you have family in Denmark also, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I, I want to say to my friend in Denmark, please come again to Bali. And before that, when you come to Bali, I not speak English yet. I think I'm not a good English, but now I already know I learn English, and maybe I want to be a guide for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the advantage of we able to speaking English is we can guide people, especially you are
yeah,
in Bali, Bu Maria, right now. You have ability to speak English, so you can
yeah,
guide a lot of people if they want to or they need tour guide. Yeah.
yeah. And for my friend in Flores, in Bali, and my Flores all Indonesian who watching my YouTube, I want to say, yeah, if you have time, if you have enough money, you must save your money until now for prepare to come to Bali. And maybe I can come to enjoy with you, join with you, and we go together.
All right. Okay, you already say something to your friend in Flores. All right, thank
Yeah.
you, Ibu Maria. Nice to having you in our
Thank
podcast.
you
So
very
maybe
much.
next time we can discuss in another topic in another time. And for our listeners, thank you very much for listen our podcast. If you interesting to join in our English community, you can text in comment section, and you can learn a lot of material, a lot of topic to discuss in our English community. All right, thank you, Ibu Maria. Nice,
Thank
nice
you.
to
Thank
meet
you
you.
very
Thank you
much,
very
Pak
much.
Sugi.
Yeah, bye.
Nice to meet you. Bye.